Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Tip-off goes to Las Vegas. Green drives in, and it's sent back by O'Neal. LeBron with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Hamilton, and it's blocked.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
First personal foul.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Both free throws good from Green.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And if you write up a wish list of qualities in an NBA guard, Darren Peterson checks just about every box. He's in that old school mold in that he can play either spot in the backcourt, and his explosiveness puts him in rare air indeed.
And proving to be effective around the rim, Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one. And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And he's good on the three ball.
You know, Westbrook can make you pay from deep. The D has to at least honor his shot.
Here's James, and he goes big with the dunk right over Rui Hachimura.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, how about Adebayo? Just discarding the defender and finishing strong.
James looking around. Offline from the top of the key. Las Vegas leading by 5. Outside, Adebayo. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Can't get it to fall.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
So it's Las Vegas now, following that last three-pointer by Raleigh. Outside, James. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's a tie ball game.
As if the league didn't have enough to worry about with LeBron. He's just become a better and better jump shooter. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And here is Raleigh now. Not for the basket by Las Vegas.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
Raleigh shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. First one falls for him.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. And we'll be back right after this.
16.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
In the corner, it's Hamilton. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And so Green will bring it up for Las Vegas. The kick out to Westbrook. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Now here is Hachimura. Shoots over Shaq. Launches a three. Holly with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession. Driving in. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive.
Oh, man! Wow!
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game. Totally throwing off the defender with that move.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
And here's LeBron outside. And here is Green. He's got 6. Pass to Westbrook. And it's blocked.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
Fires away from way outside. And David Robinson pulls it down.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Substitution on the court.
1:32 left in the second quarter. That's tipped. It's Jefferson high post.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Jefferson, just great lift on these dunks. Whenever he's near the basket, he is ready to turn one over.
Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Fox. And it's Raleigh with another.
Well, just getting it done from the mid-range, you see how dangerous she can be from there.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, that quickness from Fox will beat you if you're not careful. It's so tough staying in front of him.
Caruso, no good. Right side, Adebayo. The wide open look here for Fox. A three-pointer is right on target. Fox has got the lead up to 5 now for Las Vegas. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Caruso. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Look at how Caruso holds nothing back when he cuts his way to a bucket.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that one comes up a bit short. Doesn't go that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Las Vegas leads by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Pippen. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Fox. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, that's on the defense there. You have to be more careful guarding.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, he trails by 5. Here's Şengün. And the layup's good off the glass. Şengün got his first basket.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Here's Pippen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Richard Jefferson.
That one on Jefferson.
What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Here's Jefferson, and Jefferson throws it down hard.
Oh, look at Jefferson blitzing the defense, going on the drive and just exploiting the gap in the coverage.
Here's Caruso. Banked in off the glass. Caruso's got his second basket of the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Fox. The emphatic rejection.
A remarkable defender. Caruso also uses his deceptive vertical to his advantage to come up with blocks.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. And Jefferson sends it back.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I like what we've seen from Fox tonight. Calling his own number, providing a serious scoring foul.
Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession.
Substitution for Las Vegas.
Las Vegas leading by 7. And finished off by Rose.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket. You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Well, he trails by 9. Pippen with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Back to Pippen. Screen by Şengün. And again, no good by Rollins.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Outside Rose. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Las Vegas ahead. Up by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Puts it up. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's O'Neal. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Robinson.
A risky cross-court pass there, and it costs them. You got to be sure that you can get it there in time before you let that one go.
LeBron outside. LeBron. Oh,
what a dunk!
How about the quick first step of James, along with his power? That's the difference on the drive.
Robinson from 19. That one goes.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Well, the best dunks are quick, emphatic, and leave the defense knowing it was on them.
Driving to the basket.
David Robinson. First personal foul.
The first one falls.
And really a skilled combo guard with impressive versatility. Peterson is someone any team would love to have.
Las Vegas leading by 7. Jokic a screen. Can't get it. Outside, James.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
And LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Goodness. And he jams it in.
No fear. Peterson wants to take and make the big shot.
Now Jokic. A slam by Jokic.
Such a cool customer. Jokic with some big points.
Jokic pulls it down.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And the shot will go down.
And phenomenal work in close. Jamison is just so assertive from that area.
Shakes him. Oh, the size and the force of Shaquille O'Neal.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Jordan with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Fires from way outside. Now James. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up the 3. Knocks down the 3.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And out of bounds, Raleigh will have it.
turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And clearly they're in the driver's seat here, but they still have to get a stop. The main thing is they can't allow that open, quick look from beyond the arc.
And that's where athleticism and style comes together. What a move there by Peterson.
Now Hachimura. Here's Green. Westbrook fires. No good from three. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Now Green.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
The drive by James. Oh, what a finish.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
Adebayo deciding where to go with it. Now Robinson. And that one is good.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
Unloads. He nails the jump shot.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Westbrook. The long shot, no good. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Raleigh. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On the wing, James. James slams it in.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball, and that's why.
Well, that's classic Westbrook. Confidence in the heat of battle.
James outside. From 11, James absolutely owning the inside.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up. Fearless. Draymond Green gets it done in the moment.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Now Westbrook. Now Green. Beyond the arc. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. Westbrook with it. For the win. Off target from outside. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we'll return shortly. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit.
Here we go.
Now here's Green. LeBron. Here he goes. James slices to the rim.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Outside, Fox. From outside, Green rips down the board.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
He's so tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by a little contact on that drive.
Outside, Jamison. Outside, Jefferson. It's tipped.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything.
Here's LeBron. Jokic pulls it down.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense. Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
James in the post. Now Green.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Fearless. Draymond Green gets it done in the moment.
Şengün with the rebound. And so it's Raleigh winning this one. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.